night was the WNBA Draft. The young lady out of TCU has been reunited with Angel Reese.
But Hailey Van Lith, oh, you gave a bad answer. This is a person who has played the last 2 times she played Caitlin Clark. I'm not joking when I say this. Caitlin Clark put 40 on her team.
Just when you thought the drama was cooling down, Hailey Van Lith lit the fire all over again.
Angel has maintained contact with me. I really appreciate her. We have a very mature relationship.
On one of the biggest nights of her life, the WNBA Draft, she chose violence. And who did she target? None other than Caitlin Clark.
Disaster. What an embarrassing disaster for both ESPN and the WNBA.
Yes, you heard that right. The woman who dropped 40-plus points on her in back-to-back matchups.
While Caitlin is fantastic and I think she's going to have an incredible career in the WNBA, there are women that were worthy of coverage prior to her arriving, and I just will not.
The woman who redefined women's basketball and carried an entire league into the spotlight.
Who's going to be the next face of the NBA? We don't get to decide that. The marketplace decides that. The people have chosen Caitlin Clark.
She was remarkable on top of the fact that she had to deal with so much hate when she got to the W.
Hailey Van Lith took her shot and it backfired hard. But this isn't just about a petty draft night game. This is about a brewing rivalry, old wounds, and a storm that's about to explode when the fever and the sky face off on May 16th.
Like, Caitlin Clark doesn't happen entirely organically. There's a push. What Angel Reese did, she created what people truly need, which is a rivalry.
Angel Reese has done that and did that for Caitlin Clark.
The one thing that I cannot deny is the amount of little girls that were showing up to follow her.
Why her?
Well, but she was a white girl from the middle of America.
And if you're a true Caitlin Clark fan, type CC 100% in the comments right now, because what Hailey just did, it wasn't just disrespectful, it was personal, and you better believe Caitlin's going to answer back. Let's get into it.
The WNBA is a pretend basketball league with one superstar and 143 other players who go unrecognized at family reunions.
It all went down during what should have been a lighthearted game on draft night. Start bench, cut, a common question rookies get asked. But Hailey Van Lith didn't just answer the question. She made a statement. When given the choice between Diana Taurasi, Sabrina Ionescu, and Caitlin Clark, she chose to cut Caitlin Clark.
Give flowers to the legend. We're going to start Diana Taurasi. I'm going to bench Sabrina and cut Kate.
Now pause, let that sink in. You're a rookie. You've just been drafted into the league, and your first public moment is choosing to cut the face of women's basketball, the same Caitlin Clark who shattered scoring records, sold out arenas, and brought in more eyeballs to the WNBA than ever before.
She's doing wrong. What more do you want from Caitlin Clark? Seriously, what more do you want from her? She's focusing on the game. She lifted her team up, got them to the playoffs, won Rookie of the Year, and then also is denouncing racial tensions when she's asked about it. I'm sorry, I don't see anything more that Caitlin Clark should have done or could have done. Listen, if people want to portray and paint the narrative that there are racial tensions in the WNBA as a result of Caitlin Clark, I would say that's their own problem. I think Caitlin Clark is doing the right thing, rising above all of the crap that she's had to endure. The amount of fouls committed on Caitlin Clark higher than any other player, flagrant fouls committed on Caitlin Clark higher than any other player. Caitlin Clark was worried about playing the game, and that is why she got Rookie of the Year. She was not worried about the BS.
Yeah, Hailey chose violence, but this wasn't some random name drop. This had history written all over it. Caitlin Clark didn't just beat Hailey in college. She humiliated her teams in the last 2 matchups against Hailey's squads. Clark dropped over 40 points per game. That's not just domination, that's personal.
So Caitlin Clark is averaging against her over the last, since 2023, averaged 40 points per game.
And Hailey knows it, so when she made that pick, fans didn't take it lightly. Social media lit up instantly. YouTubers, analysts, and commentators tore her apart.
Hailey Van Lith smiling through the pain of returning to toxic hell. Oh, her face is like the F. Yeah, it's over. HVL is feeling sick. She cut the cancer out and it came right back. Gotta watch Hailey Van Lith stand at the three-point line wide open while that girl is chasing the new rebounds record.
One even said, "You cut the player who dropped 40 on your head twice, you must be joking." Others chimed in, calling the move disrespectful, bitter, and downright petty, especially when so many other rookies played it safe, praising Caitlin, giving flowers to the legends, or refusing to answer the question altogether. Hailey could have done the same, but no, she made sure to send a message loud and clear. Caitlin Clark, I'm cutting her.
They enjoy watching her play, her style, her energy, her shot. Whether it's because her game mirrors one of the greatest players in the NBA in Steph Curry or not, I don't know what it is. It's an intangible thing, right? Yes, we can say she's a dog. Okay, there's been other dogs. Okay, she's a great shooter. There's been other great shooters. She has it. She's got the thing.
And for Caitlin Clark to have the awareness to drive the eyeballs there, you have to give her so much credit.
Next, voice 11. And you know what, that one little moment may have just changed everything. Because what Hailey forgot is you don't poke the beast unless you're ready for the smoke, and Caitlin Clark doesn't forget. She doesn't need bulletin board material, but now she's got it. And guess what? The Chicago Sky Hailey's team opens their season against the Indiana Fever.
I'm sorry. You've done something that'll piss off the damn psycho. The Caitlin Clark has made made more all WNBA first teams than Sabrina. There's no stratosphere where Sabrina Ionescu is better than Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark's team, May 16th, the date is set, and Clark now has a personal reason to light up that scoreboard. This wasn't just about a game, this was about Hailey Van Lith stepping into the league and already trying to downplay the most dominant player in it. And if she thought Caitlin would let that slide, well, she's about to find out the hard way.
And that's what a lot of these women are doing, is they feel like what we have done for this game, this young player has come into our game, and she's getting way more respect and all that stuff than we are. As she should. The young girl is a baller. The young girl has people watching because of the way she can shoot this basketball like Steph Curry. Steph Curry can't dunk. Steph Curry don't do none of that in the game. He can probably dunk by himself, but he don't really do none of that in the game. He is a shooter, and fans tune in to see Steph Curry. When I look at Caitlin Clark, fans are tuning in to watch her. And you know who that's helping? Everybody else. It's helping the Asia Wilsons. It's helping everybody else, the Plums, all that.
If Hailey Van Lith's decision to cut Caitlin Clark was the spark, then her reunion with Angel Ree in Chicago might be the explosion, because for those who really follow the game, this isn't just about teammates reuniting, it's about unfinished tension, unresolved history, and a dynamic that could blow up in the Sky locker room before the season even starts.
Is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion. She has no skills. She knows that she's not a very good basketball player. That's why she spends so much time half naked and taking pictures and promoting things that have nothing to do with basketball.
Let's rewind. Hailey and Angel played together at LSU, and on paper that combo sounded like a dream. Two competitive, high-profile players joining forces. But the reality, it was far from perfect. Hailey's numbers at LSU tanked. She averaged just 11. 6 points per game, her lowest collegiate total after previously posting nearly 20 points per game at Louisville. Her production dipped, her confidence faded, and shortly after the season ended, she made a move that said it all. She transferred out of LSU and away from Angel. That's not coincidence. That's a statement. The moment Hailey stepped away from LSU and transferred to TCU, her game came roaring back to life. She started averaging close to 18 points a game, regaining her rhythm and independence.
Her stats. Let me roll down here to the teams. Louisiana State, 11.6 points a game. She leaves and goes straight to TCU, averages almost 18. The year before at Louisville, almost 20 a game. What does that tell you about her hell that she's got coming? She got away once. She can't escape.
Fast forward to the 2025 WNBA Draft. The Chicago Sky shocks everyone by selecting Hailey Van Lith at number 11 overall, just 1 year after drafting Angel Ree, and the internet immediately noticed the tension.
Basketball, and without her, many fans just aren't going to tune in.
America sent them a clear reminder: we are not interested in watching pretend basketball.
The appeal of Caitlin Clark, commentators started saying what fans were thinking. She escaped once, and now she's being dragged right back in.